As the leader of the military administration, I accept full responsibility for all decisions taken under my watch. And June 12 happened under my watch. Mistakes, oversights, and missteps happen in quick succession. But I say in my book, in all matters we acted in the supreme national interest so that Nigeria could survive. Our nation's march to democracy was interrupted, a fact that I deeply regret, but Nigeria survived and democracy is still alive, a testament to our resilience and commitment to progress. This book is part of my personal story of that encounter with national history. I did not travel alone. I undertook the challenging work of leadership in the company of many patriots. Many are still here.
Viewers all over the world, this is Kacee 360 TV. Here with me is MC the Waymaker. MC the Waymaker, good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
All right, pick one. MC the Waymaker. IGBOS Apex Group OHANAEZE and igbo demand an apologies and 10 trillion as a compensation from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to the IGBOS after IBB revealed that the 1966 coup was not an Igbo coup. Let me have your reaction on what the apex bodies of the IGBOS, the OHANAEZE and IGBOS, asked Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to compensate the IGBOS with the sum of 10 trillion naira. MC Waymaker, what is your reaction on that very statement?
I can tell you, I can singularly tell you that that demand is dead on arrival because they are not serious as a group. I think average IGBOS now we not take this the OHANAEZE serious. What their people are demanding for is for them to go on their separate way, not demanding for money. If this money is being given to them as their demand, who is going to share the money? See the same the top of them that will get the money. Average Igbo man will not get opportunity to get out of this money they are demanding for, which I know that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should not be taken serious. This is the reason why Igbos are not being taken serious in this country, because they believe that Igbos, they love money too much, and that's what this OHANAEZE have also portrayed now because of money, and that's why because of money, a lot of them have sold their conscience. They sold their Nnamdi Kanu out because of money. One who said that. IBB have come out to say that the coup was not a Igbo coup. Now,
do you think that IBB should apologize, to tender an apologies to the Igbos? Or also you think that the Yoruba should also tender an apologies to the Igbos for tagging that very coup as an Igbo coup?
So the fact is that you should know that Igbos are generally hated in Nigeria. And let me tell you on this channel why Igbo are being hated. Igbo are being hated because they are the most successful tribe in Nigeria. And even you that are interviewing me, if God single-handedly bring you out from your siblings and you saw the light, let me assure you that no matter what you do for your siblings to make sure they're happy, they will envy you. And that's what happened to Igbos. It's not easy for you to see an Igbo man will come to another man region, you will start dominating, start controlling them. You don't think they will fold their hand, they will be happy to you. It's not only limited to Nigeria. We saw it in South Africa, where South Africa gang up against the Nigerians over there, because they feel that it's still the Igbos over there. How can you come into my country? You are doing well, you are prospering, your business is flourishing, you are carrying our women that we cannot even carry. They gang up against the Igbos. It's to tell you that the God has ordained the Igbos. God has blessed them. And when God bless you, there will be an anniversary. Igbos are like the Israelites. Remember the Israelites, what they saw in the hands of the Egyptians, where God said, I had in the heart of Pharaoh. And they did with the Israelites. For Israel not to get their freedom because Israel was gifted, despite this persecution, despite how they tried to inflict pains on the Israelites, God was with them. I want to categorically tell you that the Igbos, God is with them. And that's why you see anywhere they are in Nigeria, they survive. In any soil they find themselves. So you should expect that haters will come. This coup you are talking about, who penned the scenario? They are the European, the British. They are the ones. Because is it the CNN, not CNN, this BBC was the one that portrayed it that Igbo coup. Why did they tag it as Igbo coup without them investigating what happened? They took what Nigeria told them, as of them. So for me, The Igbos should just channel this energy and demand what is rightful for them, not demanding for money. Is money Igbo problem? If the answer is no, the Igbos that are demanding this money to be compensated, for me, they are not serious.
So, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been saying this over the years that that very coup was not an Igbo coup, and people were not taking him serious, and a lot of people did not believe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now that the facts have been clear now, that IBB, the man who was well known in Nigeria then as the head of state, has come out to say yes, he is take full responsibility. What happened in June 12th, that Abiola by knowing the election of Abiola, and also cleared the air that the coup was not an Igbo coup. In fact, it was praying under that very coup, after the coup, that the next person that we brought to come to be the prime minister happened to be Owolowo, the Yoruba man. Do you think that the Yorubas was really targeting of Igbo? Because if that very coup happened to, was supposed to be an Igbo coup, will have be a president, will have the person that will have bring in to be the prime minister will have be an Igbo man, but it happened to be a Yoruba man. So do you think that Igbos make a very big mistake by involving themselves in that very coup?
No, the fact is that I've just told you that once you are a star man, everything that happens, everybody wants to attach you to it, because from there they will get fame. From there, they will get whatever they want. And that's what happened to Igbos. Igbos are the stars in Nigeria without any fear of anybody. I'm not an Igbo, but I will tell you what is happening. So for me, what happened then, if you look at the coup, right from time, many Nigerians know that it was not Igbo coup. Because out of the 7 or 8 of them, of the general who planned that coup, 2 are from Igbos. 2 cannot, if you go by the numbers, 2 cannot be more than 7. Or 2 cannot be more than 5. So that's to tell you that Igbos are not, it's not a Igbo coup then. A lot of us know it, but the leaders, the way they portrayed it to us was as if it was Igbo coup. But thank God that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been vindicated again. That's why I am one of the persons that love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I believe in him. I believe he might not be 100% correct everything he says, but so far so good. Everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said, 70 to 80% of them have come to pass. So how do you justify that person? That person is wicked. That's why I said in one of the channels that interviewed me this morning that people who are supposed to be in jail now is IBP, not the person like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
So, do you think that the Nigerian government should arrest IBB for making that very statement?
Of course, if I'm a president of Nigeria by now, IBB will have been in jail, in prison by now, because of that thing he has said. If I am a president, if I'm Tinubu, I will have put him in jail. Because if Dele Momodu go to jail because the same book he wrote, the same book IBB wrote, where he committed a lot of atrocity. Now Nigeria is celebrating. What stops us not to celebrate Dele Momodu? Dele Farotimi. Dele Farotimi released his book and they took him to jail. Now, IBB released his book. Some people are donating billions. Some people are donating millions. Celebrating him.
If you watch the Guardian of, it was almost every who is who in Nigeria, the former head of state, the former president, vice president, and even the Senate president, they all gathered. But I think one thing from the statement of the former vice president, Yemi Osinbajo, that said that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is here with his tormentor. That means that it was the same IBB that arrested President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Then he was a senator and also sent him to exile. And after that, the autobiography of IBB, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was there shaking hands with IBB. Do you think this country have any positive future?
There's no future in Nigeria. What is in Nigeria is hypocrisy from the highest order. If you look at the heart of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not happy with IBB. But he came to that occasion and telling us that what he is today is IBB that make him. But it was God.
But he was happy. He was very, very
That's
happy.
That's why I'm telling you the hypocrisy. Because why would he be happy? After all, he has achieved what he wants. Maybe peradventure, if IBB did not make him to pass what he passed through, then he will have not been a president today.
IBB is a very important figure in Nigeria, because if you want to be a Nigerian president, you must visit IBB. In fact, there is no president of Nigeria that have not paid costly visit to IBB and Osinbajo. So what is so special about IBB?
For me, it might be special to other people, but for me, it's not special to me. because knowing fully what he did to Abiola, which coincidentally Abiola, the day he was being the very good day he was being his election was announced was the day I came out. God sent me into the world June 12th. I'm not happy with IBB for what he did. So others might be pleased, others might be calling Maradona. I can never call IBB a Maradona. Because after 30 years, we are coming to review what has happened to us. Does it mean that in the next 30 years, the Yakubu, the INEC chairman, will come and tell us that Obi won the 2023 election, he intentionally announced President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Is that what we are saying, that Nigeria has a future? It's to tell you that there's no future for the youth. Because if this leader who are to be in prison are being celebrated, we wonder where is our future. I want to tell you that the atrocity that Ekweremadu did, if we were to be in Nigeria, he did it. By now, Ekweremadu will have be celebrating Nigeria. But I speak to you, Ekweremadu and the wife,